Hello everybody, welcome to the Football Daily Weekly. It's Champions League preview time. Dave's here and Laurence is here to help you make sense of it all. First up, we're going to be talking about Barcelona versus Paris Saint-Germain, or PSG, as many of us know them. Barcelona.
Yeah.
They won the first leg 3-1, Laurence.
Credit.
You predicted that.
No one cares.
No, they do.
No, they don't.
I care.
You're a genius.
Yeah. What I care is what people say in the comments below, if I'm honest, Marcus.
Yeah, well, they can't. They can't take that away from you. Although they'll try.
It's really difficult to predict matches.
Yeah.
You put your head on the line. If you take pride in that moment, the next moment you go, "Oh, I predicted it wrong."
Yeah, it's true. It doesn't matter. I got it wrong.
Yeah.
So, Barcelona are at home to Paris Saint-Germain. Dave, what are you thinking about this one? Surely it's a
It's already over, isn't it, really?
Is it?
PSG aren't really... They're not at that level yet.
Yeah.
They're not there. Put a bet on. The start of this round of the Champions League, Barcelona to win it, and I was going to go a double with Suarez top scorer in the Champions League, just because he's hitting form. He's getting on form now. He scored 6 goals in the Champions League.
Goodness.
You know, if he takes it to the next level, I think Messi's playing a different role for this Barcelona team. He's now the creative force. He's creating more chances than anyone in the competition, 4 assists. He's just been brilliant. Messi has been brilliant on that right-hand side. Rakitic is covering his wing defensively brilliantly. That's what's giving Barcelona such structure. And I think that's why they're going to win the tournament. I think PSG are going to take an absolute hammering.
They do love a 3-3, don't they, Marcus?
They do love a 3-3. So you think PSG will win 2-0, but it'll come to nothing?
I'd love it if they won 2-0 and then they still went out.
Scoring 2 goals?
Yeah, both of them. And then just as he runs past the bench, just doing or imitating Guardiola and doing the sarcastic clap like Guardiola did in the Champions League last week. And sort of, completely
So
drawing
you don't think Ibrahimovic can...
I don't think they can pull it round because, Barcelona have looked imperious in recent
weeks. They need to score at least 3 goals.
At least 3, and then not concede any.
Yeah, I can see it being a good game, though, like a high score, like a 3-2 maybe, because you go back to the game against Atletico versus Barca in the Spanish Cup. Brilliant open game. Barcelona were just sticking their 3 forwards up front. Right, lads, you just attack, we'll defend. Nice style, counter-attacking style. I think we're going to see that again. PSG really going to come on to Barcelona, and Barcelona just blow them away on the break.
Prediction?
Going to go with my 3-2 scoreline.
3-2, Laurence.
I'll go 2-1 Barcelona, and I feel bad for that back line of Paris Saint-Germain at this stage.
Yeah, I'm going to go 3-1 Barcelona again.
Ooh, 6-2 overall?
Yeah, I think so. There you are. Bayern Munich are playing Porto in Germany this time around. An amazing scoreline. First time, Porto obviously won 3-1. Quaresma, that man Quaresma.
Caressing the ball in.
Absolutely. With 2 goals. Bayern obviously had injuries, and then there was the fallout between Guardiola and the doctor. He's no longer there. How do we see this one going? Porto on the verge of the first semi-final since 2004.
It's good. This is obviously the most difficult to call over the ties, but I think that Bayern might pull something out of the hat here.
Yep.
I really do.
What?
I think Lewandowski's coming into the side, and they're going to him a bit quicker. I think he's scored or assisted 10 goals in the last 9 games.
Götze Muller played on the weekend.
Yeah.
Neuer.
I think they've got it. I think they will find a way to break this team down. Porto are brilliant at pressing. They press so well. Can they keep that effort over 180 minutes against Munich in Munich? I don't think so. I think Bayern are going to blow them away with this passing. Bayern rested the likes of Jerome Boateng, Xabi Alonso at the weekend. These big players for them. So potentially Bayern are going to come out, play some passing football, dominate Porto.
Laurence, would you agree with that?
Yeah, I think that's the reason they rested Xabi Alonso on the weekend. He's played a lot in different positions recently, and also if you've got a team that's pressing very high, Xabi Alonso really shepherds the play quite well and just takes the pressure off every time. I think that's what he was brought into Liverpool to do years ago, and he's done at Real Madrid since. Essentially, he's like a much, he's a bit like a Paul Scholes, if you want. He dictates the pace of the game, and I think that's what Guardiola uses him for very often, is dictate the pace of the game through Xabi Alonso. And they're going to be looking to slow it down, basically.
Well, if you look at, I think it was 2 of the Porto goals, they were poor errors by the Bayern back line. Go on then, Dave, let's have a prediction from your good self.
I'm going to go 2-0 Bayern Munich. I think they're going to win the tie and away goals. I think it's going to be, for their win, they've got to play a back 4 again. Philipp Lahm on one side, Bernat on the other side. They'll be through.
There you are. Laurence, come on. What you got for us?
I'm going to go...
You're good at these.
3-1 Bayern.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
What does that mean?
Extra time.
There you go.
And then what?
And then Bayern will go through an extra time because...
4-1 after extra time?
Yeah. They'll score 1 in extra time. But it's going to be so nervous, isn't it? It's going to be fantastic because they'll be so worried about the threats of Martinez, Quaresma as well. He has this sort of ability to every now and again pop up in the Champions League and just sort of go, hey, I'm still here.
Yeah.
I could have been Cristiano Ronaldo, but I'm not.
I would love to see Porto go through because it would be fantastic. The part of me wants that, but then another part of me thinks 3-0 Bayern.
Yeah.
But also, I didn't like what Guardiola did in the last leg with the sarcastic clapping. So you sort of think, will the wheels fall off again for Bayern this season? Bayern.
Well, there you are, ladies and gentlemen. They are predictions for tonight's games. Get your predictions in the comments below, and we'll see you tomorrow for tomorrow's games.